And we welcome you live for your varsity contest between the West Noble Chargers and your Carroll Chargers. We start getting into starting lineups here. First for the West Noble Chargers, number 3, Francisco Herrera. Number 8, Derek Gomez. Number 12, Joel Moreno. Number 13, Sebastian Carrello. Number 17, Ronald Jimenez. Number 19, Christian Hernandez. Number 21, Julian Campos. Number 25, Dylan D. Luna. And number 28, Jose Lopez. And number 40, Nefty Silva. And your starting goaltender for the West Noble Chargers will be Luis Rodriguez. Your starting goaltender for Carroll will be Boston Stancifer. Number 3, Caden Hinsmith. Number 5, Camden Schweitzer. Number 6, Liam Reed. Number 7, Spyros Raptis. Number 8, Parker Jagger. Number 9, Joey Casabero. He will be your player of the game to watch. Number 10, Landon Wells. Number 11, Cooper Goss. Number 13, Cole Zent. And rounded off with number 14, Sam Bernard. We're set and ready to go. Carroll did get a win over Warsaw on Saturday. That final score of 4-3. And West Noble lost to Blackhawk Christian 5-0. And we'll have the national anthem here.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was Austin Kill providing us with the national anthem tonight. Thank you, Austin. Austin and his partner are also doing the broadcast on our CNS Sports Network.
All right, we are set and ready to go here from Carroll, as this will be the second game here for both these squads. Let's take a look at some stats here. We'll start off with West Noble. West Noble last year had a phenomenal season. They went 13-6 overall, and they had 51 goals forward and 24 goals against. They went into sectionals, getting the first round bye where they faced Lakeland, but then they beat them 5-0 to advance to the sectional championship, where they faced Angola, where they just came up short in that game, in that championship game, 4-1. Your player to watch here for tonight for West Noble is going to be Sebastian Carrillo. Last season he had 10 goals and 5 assists on the season. Also, the leading scorer last year, he was a senior. That's Eric Gutierrez, who he had 12 goals and 5 assists. Their goalkeeper stats also, Christian Rodriguez played 16 games. He had 12 goals against and made 81 saves, which is a phenomenal season, and we are underway now here from Carroll. Getting into Carroll's stats on the season. Over Saturday, Carroll went to Warsaw, where they went and won that game actually 4-3, with goals coming from Spiros Raptis, Joey Casaburo. He had 2 of them. Landon Wells and Sam Bernard. In goal was Boston Stancifer. He had 7 saves with 3 goals against, but picking up his first win of the season. Talk about last season, Carroll had an overall record of 16-2-2. They were phenomenal, only having lost coming from Cathedral and my stats here from last season. Their other loss was coming to that Warsaw match for sectionals, but so far they had 1 loss overall in the whole season. They won sectionals, defeating Southside 5-2. They also defeated Northrop by a final score of 5-1, and defeated New Haven by a final score of 1-0 to advance to regionals, where they faced Warsaw and then just came up short in penalty kicks after that tough loss there. Carroll's leading goal scorer last season was Joey Casaburo. He led Carroll with 10 goals and 5 assists, which, as I mentioned, he is your player to watch tonight. And then also, keeping up with last year's stats, in goal we do have Boston Stancifer for tonight's match, but also his last year's stats, he played 8 games and recorded 6 wins and 2 shutout wins. He had no losses, but also backup goaltender Landon Macy played in 12 games, and he had a record of 9-1-2. And that's your season stats coming into today's game as we get back underway. This one's kicked into the Carroll zone. Knocked down. There's Hernandez. Picked up by Goss. But moved over in the neutral zone. Goss on the attack. So this ball is moved over. Nice job there. It was by Raptis. Raptis picking it up on the outside, knocked on the line, stayed in. Just Reed picking it up, back to Raptis. Raptis getting tangled up. No foul called. Goss tangled up there. Reed dropped back, gets it over. Goes into Wells. As tonight, this is Carroll's first home game of the year.
It is, Austin. Also 14 matches in progress tonight. Over here.
Nice job by Stansford coming out of the net, defending his territory.
throw-in for West Noble.
That will be Herrera to take it. Herrera gets it in. Gets it into Campos. Campos on the line, stays in. This one goes off of Gasbro. Goes out of play. Or actually, that was Cole Zent. Here's going to be a corner kick by Herrera. The cross is low. Knocked in. There's the turning shot. It's just wide by Carlillo. We'll redo it again. Here comes another corner kick by Herrera. Herrera's cross is high this time. Knocked. Just missed. Sent back in. Crossing up high. Boston there. Covers. Sandsford throws this one out. Gets it in. Knocked over to Reed. Raptis and Reed playing well with each other on passes. That's Casaburo locking up. That's Marino. Ball gets back. There's Wells with it. Drop pass back to Reed. Back into the neutral zone as Himsmith. So let that one go out of play. Throw in here for West Noble. Picking it up is Hernandez. Crossing back in. Into Compost. This one's sent back out to Central Territory. As this one's Wells on the attack. He has Casaburo on his right. Wells waking around his defender. Wells with the shot. It's blocked. Comes down. Looks like we're going to have a restart here.
DeLuna taking the shot from the back as West Noble approaches the ball. Over to Carroll's defense.
Back out in the left corner. Looks like it will be Carroll ball here. The throw-in. Hemsmith is going to throw it in. Gets this one in. And to Goss. He drops it back. Out to Wells. Wells passing it up to Zent. Zent on the attack on the left wing side. Passing it up to Casaburo. Knocked away. This one gets blocked partially. That was by Reed. But Carroll back in the defensive zone. This one's intercepted after the pass. It's Carrillo picking it up, but Goss immediately back there. Pick it up. This one's sent. It's going to go out of play. It looks like Raptis on the back side trying to cross it up. Throw it in. Raptis passing it out. Zent. Actually, it was Reed. Goss up to Zent. Zent crossing it up high, and it's to go out of play. Throw in here by Herrera. Herrera gets it in. It's passed to Hernandez. Over, back in the neutral zone for West Noble. Picked up. There's Bernard. And it's covered by Rodriguez. Rolls it out. This one's booted way into Carroll territory. All the way down. Here will go. The Stancifer. It's head out to the center off of Goss. Goss over to Zent. Zent back to Goss. Goss back into Stansford. Reed. Back up to Zent. Or that's Schweitzer actually. Schweitzer back to Zent. Zent gonna move it now. Hits it into Goss. Goss passes it to Casaburo. Casaburo moving it. Hits it back. Casaburo working it around. Still with it. Trying to get the leadoff pass into Goss, but got cut off. There's a nice job by Reed to keep that one going. Reed back into Bernard. Crosses up to Casaburo. Back into Reed. Reed with it. Casaburo with a shot. It's blocked. This one's still in on the far side. West Noble now trying to work it out. As there's a nice job by Bernard to get the ball back. Bernard with it, trying to cross it. No handball called. All the hand. Carroll will get a corner kick here, first one of the night.
Opportunity for the Carroll Chargers to score, as it is 0-0.
Oh, a drop-off pass. Leading it off. This one's sent now back in the zone. Casaburo trying to go up. Missed it. Schweitzer with it. Schweitzer back to Zent. Has a high cross. No one there. West Noble just going to clear it out here. But picked back up. Goss with it. Goss drop back to Raptis. Raptis back in to Wells. Wells with it. Crossing it up high, gets it to Casaburo. Casaburo turning it in from Reed. Casaburo with it. Still with it, it's taken off. Sent back in to Carrillo. Carrillo had taken off his step there.
Curl down, giving West Noble free kick, simple pass.
Trying to get back in. Good job there. That was by Zent. It's on the far back side. Out to center. There's Silva. Crossing it up high into Campos. Campos getting around Zent, but Schweitzer there for Carroll. Cole gonna drop back out to Schweitzer. Schweitzer back into Reed. Reed back to Goss. Goss gonna drop it back out to Schweitzer out in the corner. Schweitzer moving it out. That was Jagger. Carroll now working the offensive possession, gets it out to Casaburo. Casaburo on the breakaway. Three defenders take the shot off the back of the head. Couldn't tell who that was. It was off of Dylan DeLuna. Goss has it. Cross is out to Zent. Back into Goss. Goss going high left here. Back to Zent. Crosses it back into Wells. Wells gonna look to cross it in here. On the left side, gets it back in. No one there. There's the upper shot. Rebound, score! Goal scored by Sam Bernard.
First home goal for the Carroll Chargers as West Noble makes in handful of substitutions as there was a lot of action going on inside of the box. Ball will be returned upon in the center of the field.
1-0 Carroll. San Bernard picking up a goal. That's his second of the season. As Reed has it. Back out to Bernard. Whistle call.
Call made. There possible. Free kick for the Carroll Chargers. So we'll pass out to the Carroll defense.
Whistle call because of the starting of the clock. But we'll resume. As Schweitzer has it. Back out. Schweitzer now with it. Back into Wells. Wells working it. Trying to cross it up to Goss. That got intercepted. As Lopez moves it for West Noble. So I'm back out into Herrera. Herrera moves it back into Compost. Compost moving it ahead. Stopped by Bernard. That's how it's Beard. This one's sent ahead. Casaburo on the right wing side. Trying to catch up to it. Nice slide, but that will be out of play. 24 minutes to go in the opening half. And Carroll has the 1-0 lead.
Single substitution for West Noble. Ball in the field.
Played ahead on the line, still staying in. As they work at Goss. High toe kicks. This one's sent in. This one's sent sky high. Out of play. Raptis with the throw in. Push it into Wells from Raptis. Carroll's gonna draw back. Reed puts it up ahead from Wells and Raptis. Wells with it. Wells gonna take it in himself and go wide. Be a goal kick here for Rodriguez. Or actually, no, it's gonna be Jimenez taking it all the way into Carroll territory. It's a nice drop back pass. There's Raptis. Raptis has it. And it's going to go out of play. Nevertheless, it'll be a Carroll throw in here. There's Jagger. Nice footwork. Passing back up from the cross from Menard. Raptis with it. Nice handoff into that was Reed out on the right side. It's Goss with it now. They get tangled up. It'll be a West Noble free kick here. Sent inside the zone, nicely kicked away by Jagger. Thrown back in. Carroll's gonna play back. Raptis. Or that was Beard, actually. Dropped over to Schweitzer. Schweitzer going to draw back to the goalkeeper, Stansfer. Schweitzer now. Working it up to Beard. Intercepted. There's a shot, and it's high. Taken by Lopez.
High up for Gopez. Though it is the first attempt for the West Nobles tonight. As Stansford retrieves back for the ball.
Substitutions being made for West Noble. Stansford kick it to his side. Gets up to Schweitzer. Schweitzer tracking to Goss. Back out to Schweitzer. Schweitzer and Goss trying to play a little bit of keep away. Goss now trying to move his offense up. Dropped in to Bernard. Back out to Wells. Wells with it. Crossing it into Bernard. Stay on side as Goss gets tripped up. As West Noble moves this one back out. West Noble with the ball. Nice double team by Raptis and Reed. As Goss has it. Gonna draw back out to Schweitzer. Passing it up to Zent. Barely in bounce. Casaburo with it. Crossing out Hydrus. Raptis. Raptis. And a huge trip. As this one's going to be played out of bounds by Raptis. But a huge trip. Went flying. Hard to tell who that was. Looks like number 13, Sebastian Carrillo for West Noble was on the trip. As Carroll now putting this back inside the goalkeeper's box. Casaburo getting taken off his man as Zent has it. Wells trying to work with it. There's a shot! And it's save made by Rodriguez after the Raptors shot there. Casaburo and another diving stop by Rodriguez. Comes all the way out of his box there. Schweitzer picking it up. Pass back into Goss. Goss over to Zent. Zent now passing it up to Wells on the left-hand side. Working it with his feet. Wells with it. Cross it back into the goal box, but back out. Schweitzer kicking it into the corner. In play, Zent catching it up. Gonna turn it. And that'll be knocked out by Jimenez. Carroll throw in here. Looks like Wells is going to take it. Before that, we're going to get some substitutions. A lot of substitutions here.
Some slide action there from Jimenez. As Carroll waits upon for the substitutions to be complete. Wells in position.
Wells getting it in. Wells now being trapped on the side, working it out. Gets it out to Zent. Zent, quick foot, gets it back in. Wells has it. Drifts one defender and shot. And the parking lot it goes. 17 minutes to play. 1-0 Carroll. Carroll trying to hang on to this 1-0 lead here early.
Small substitution from West Noble once again. As Correa takes this kick out to the center.
Arrow down, Zent falling for it. Nice job on the left side. Goss almost had it. It's Goss and Wells now trying to get away from Silva as Goss takes it out. Raptis goes high, trying to send it out to Wells. It'll be Miranda, actually. Wells gets crossed off. Trying to get that one into Schrander. Out in the corner. Raptis dropped back. This one goes out to Jagger. Dropped it back into Zent. Zent on the near side. Drops it in to Miranda. Miranda moving with speed. This one's to go out of play.
Block there from Rio.
Demetrio for Carroll. There on the left hand side, trying to work it around with Miranda. As Carroll will now have a corner kick.
15 minutes on the clock. Next whistle with West
Back
Noble
into-
substitutions.
Wells with the shot. It's wide, trying to cross it in. It'll be West Noble goal kick.
Herrera taking the kick once again.
Sent all the way out to center. West Noble now on a breakaway. 3-on-3. As they come across the line, gets tripped up on the ball. That was Medina on the shot.
Quick recovery there from Gomez, West Noble.
Come in through traffic just wide of the post. But this will set up a West Noble corner kick. Put into play, goes wide left. Put back in the zone, sent knocks us down. There's Wells. Wells has Goss now. Goss crossed high. There's high slot, crossed him back in. Wells with it. It's headed around and out a play.
Pull of defense on Wells.
"13 minutes to play."
As Jimenez approaches. Over to the right side. Carroll's offense working.
Demetrio on the right side gets it in. To the corner. Nice handoff. Back from Jagger. This one's knocked around. All the way back into Carroll territory. Jagger will retreat. Passing it over into Zent. Zent with the ball. Gets knocked around. That was with Lopez. Lopez now has it. Drawing it back out to Silva. But nice job by Goss there to break it up. Wells sends this one ahead. As they Goss trying to catch it up to Rodriguez there. Trying to knock it home, but Rodriguez got there before him. Wells is nice side by Miranda. 7 it up. There's a shot. Score! San Bernard picks up his second of the game.
Fourth of this season. Second game. This is the 2025. As one substitution made for the Carroll Chargers, as well as West Noble.
San Bernard picking up his second of the game. Makes it 2-0 Carroll with 11 and a half minutes to play. Nice 2-goal cushion now. Now if you're trying to think of West Noble, what should we do? Try to create this offense. Try to get the opportunity in to score. As Zent retreats on the ball. Gets it. Passing it up to Beard. Knocked around Zent. That was Goss out there actually. Goss now has it, passing it up. It's a drop back pass. That was from Demetrio. As Reed has it. Far back side, Schweitzer. From Raptis. Zent crossing high. Nice move there by Reed. Zent. Out wide. And up in the near side. Carroll trying to get the 2-on-1 here. As that gets broken up by Miranda. Miranda and Wells on that advantage, but nice job by West Noble there breaking it up as we get some substitutions for West Noble.
Head action there moments earlier. As Laura takes this kick for West Noble. Nine minutes left of this first half.
This ball's kicked out to center into Carroll territory. This Boersma picks it up. A little collision out in center, but there is Casadena. Back out on the far left side. It's Carroll working it out. There is Beard. Back to Zent, sending it up. There's Demetrio. That's Miranda actually. Miranda now back into Zent. Zent crossing up high. Back into Miranda. Miranda with a shot. Trying to cross it in. Wells has it. Wells still with it. Trying to get around his defenders. Wells drop pass back to Reed. Over, gets intercepted. There's Hernandez working it up. A nice job by Beard. And taking it away, but sent back up into Carroll territory. Draw back to Stansford. Stansford kicks this one over to Zent. Zent gonna cross up high. Goes off the back of Demetrio. This one's sent forth out to the left side. Right, coming across the line. Out in the corner. That's Boersma. Has it. Drop back. In the corner. But it'll be tipped. We'll have a substitution here. 7 minutes to go. Side kicked. Wells knocks it down. Wells still has it. So try to jig his defender. Crosses it back out. That's the Boersma. Back over to Beard. Wells with the side kick. There's a shot off the crossbar. There's another shot and a save made by Rodriguez.
Back-to-back action there from the Carroll Chargers. As West Noble's goalie communicating with his defense. Wide open. Shot clear over the head.
Boersma had his chance. He took it, just going right at the crossbar. He's trying to tuck it under it, but a little too high. This game still stays 2-0 Carroll. Nevertheless, 6 minutes to go in the first half. This one moved out. The Beard over to Zent. Zent gets it to Miranda. Drop back into Beard. Beard gonna move it back into Reed. Reed drop back, pass. This one sent up the field. Back in, Demetrio with the shot and a save made by Rodriguez. There's the kick. Way out past center. This one's going to go all the way out to Jagger. Sent over to Zent. Back up into Wells. Wells with it. Not sure what was called there. Be a West Noble free kick though. Sent back in. Stitzfer up to make the grab and catch. Sent all the way back out. Kicked up high. Knocked down. Reed sends it over. This one's going way outside. Looks like it'd be Casaburo with it. It's a lot of back and forth action now here as Reed passes it into Wells. Wells back into the corner, gets it in. There's a shot, and it's just wide. Rodriguez got a hand on it from the shot by Miranda. They'll set up a corner kick here.
Just out of the net. As West Noble subs are waiting on this play. With 3 minutes into this first half of the game.
Here's the cross. It's a good kick. It's just high of the net. Rodriguez getting a safe there. It will be Jimenez to take it for West Noble. Sent high and away. Off the back of Smith. West Noble now trying to get on the breakaway as Wells steals it, puts it up high to Casaburo. Casaburo has it. He takes a shot, and it's high, and it's going to go into the parking lot. Casaburo trying to get on the board. As now San Bernard and Joey Casaburo have both 2 goals on the season. This one played out to Reed out in center. Crosses it up. And to Demetrio. Demetrio with it. Trying to pass it back in. Still with it. Looks like Boersma out there on the right corner. Carroll's going to get a corner kick here. But we're going to stop here for an injury for West Noble. As we have 41 seconds to go here in this first half. 2-0 Carroll.
Clock on a mandatory pause as the sun is giving the field nice viewing. West Noble player will back up.
A little hobble, but gets back up, ready to restart this. Corner kick here. Here it goes. Here's the high cross. Perfectly placed. The shot by Wells. Nice job by West Noble.
DeLuna once again with the save.
As Casaburo working it. It's around his defender. Steps it. As this one's knocked away, and it's going to go off of those Miranda throw in here. Herrera gets it in. 6 seconds to go. And Compost with it. Chipped out. And that's going to be the end of your first half. Carroll leads it 2-0. We go into halftime. We'll take break. You're watching the Chargers Sports Network.
Once again, the restrooms and concession stands are located in the building by the main gate where you enter the facilities. We remind everyone that the grounds of Northwest Allen County Schools are smoke and vape free. Might want to grab your snacks now at halftime as the concession stands will close shortly after the second half resumes play.
As we welcome you back live from Carroll High School for your second half contest here. Between the Carroll Chargers and the West Noble Chargers. Last final 40 minutes. And we are back underway as Raptis kicks this one out to Reed. Working his way is Hemsmuth. From Reed. Trying to keep it in. Was Boersma. It's out of bounds. Quick throw in. Knocked away from Reed. Crossed over to Goss. Drops it back into Schweitzer. Goss with it up through the middle. Gets it in to Demetrio. This one's going to be put back into Carroll's zone. Far near side. Schweitzer with it. Dropping back. Get into Reed. Reed back to Schweitzer. Schweitzer with the high cross. Headed up. Still up in the air. Headed down now. It's Carroll now looking to break it out. Comes in the cross. It's headed. Nice stop back pass. It's a shot and it's wide. Nice chance there from Demetrio. There on that cross. There'll be a West Noble throw in here on the near side. As Boersma picks it up. Goes off of Silva. It's going to be played out of bounds. Reed will hand it off into Raptis. Raptis with the throw in. Nice side kick there. It was by Raptis. Throw in here on the near side. Getting up to him. Hemsoth. Back to Reed. Reed back to Hemsoth. Hemsoth with it. He's going to troll it back out to Goss. Goss going out to Schweitzer. Schweitzer now on the near side. It's Boersma. As that's played out of bounds. Back in, header right into the goalkeeper, Rodriguez.
Rodriguez moving out. Clear in the middle.
Reed with a nice knockdown. Goss picking it up, moving it forward. There's Wells. Wells staying with it. Wells with a long shot. He scores! Landon Wells makes it 3-0 after a long shot. Finds the back of the net.
Clear outside of the box. 3-0.
Goal cushion. This will have to restart out here in the middle. Weren't quite ready. Now we can resume. Hernandez, drop back pass intercepted there by Boersma. Reed now, crossed out to Goss. Goss with a nice side swipe there, out to Schweitzer. Nice cross back in, into Bernard. Bernard looking for one more goal there to find himself a hat trick for the night. As this ball is sent up the field, that's Carrillo with it. It'll be a West Noble. So a throw in here.
Casbero with a block. Throw in for the West Noble as they make substitution. Also onto the field.
Sent back in the corner. Let's go out of play. Carroll ball. Stansfer kicks this one out. Gets it in to Schweitzer. Schweitzer moves it out. Passes it up to Goss. Right out in the middle. He'll drop it back out to Schweitzer. Schweitzer gonna go back to his defender. It was Beard. It's a nice job by Wells. Trying to work it around. There's Reed putting it up. It's it in. Raptis. He tries to move it up. Back into Wells. Nice slide by Raptis. But Rodriguez able to make the stop.
The Luna there with the defense.
Rodriguez directing traffic. Telling everyone to get out into the zone. This one's played back into the Carroll territory. So we'll move this one out. Back into Hemsoth. Cross that one up to Goss. Goss gets a side tackled.
No call made. Oh,
There
call
will
made.
be called. And we resume. As Wells moving it up the field on the side, trying to pick it up. As Wells has it now. Cross back out to Goss. He puts this one across into the goalkeeper box, but Rodriguez there to make the stop.
A little too fast for Goss's possession. Rodriguez kicking it back once again in the clear in the middle.
Goss taking it down. Is it out to Reed, but knocked away. Almost had that cross pass to Carrillo there, trying to get a breakaway for West Noble, but Carroll sends this one way up the field, and it'll go out of play. .32 minutes to go in the contest. Carroll with a 3-0 lead. This one's kicked high and away. Headed into the Carroll zone. As Casadena on the left side now trying to cross it back in. Trying to move it in. That was to Lopez. Way out there on the right field side. Trying to head that one in, but Goss picks it up here. Goss. Stick with it. Thought about leading it off for Zent. It's played back out to Reese is. Not the near side, still in bounds. Maybe a throw in here. Reed pulling it up. Knocked around as Raptors trying to take the toe off his defender. Nice job by Raptors trying to defend that ball. That's going to be a side tackle from behind. There'll be West Noble ball here with free kick. this one is just going to go straight out of play. Raptus has it. Back out, right wing side, out to Goss. Goss dropped back. Out to center. As Jagger picks it up. Back to Hemsoth. Moves it across the field, trying to get it out to Boersma, but too far out of play. That'll be a West Noble throw in here after they make the substitutions. Here comes the throw in. Knocked down by Boersma. But the ref wasn't ready. We'll redo it. Picked up by Boersma. 2-on-1. Boersma. It's taken off the ball by Lara. Be a West Noble free kick here coming from Jimenez. Move it on the left wing side. Almost picked up by Raptus. Nice spin there by Goss. Trying to keep it in. As there's a shot and it's blocked.
Strong stand from Jimenez. Scores by ball away to the winger.
Raptus took that shot best he could, but easily saved by Rodriguez. It's West Noble now. They're trying to create some offense. Nice ball out to Larrera. Larrera has it. Larrera back out. Hernandez sends this one over into Campos. On the near side, good job by Zent to clear out of the way. As the ball is played out in center, West Noble will retreat back. As there's Wells on the good pressure, he steals the ball. Wells coming across into the goalkeeper's box, gets tripped up, no call, still with it. Out with Jimenez, clears it.
Luna's tight defense not allowing Carroll's offense to proceed any further shots as
Picked up there by Jagger. Crossed over to Goss, trying to move it up forward. So that's going to be a hold from behind. Not allowed to do that. Trying to see who's going to take this kick here. Either Cooper Goss or Joey Casabro. Casabro takes it. He's a shot off the crossbar, headed down. Back out to Schweitzer.
some confusion there. Ball just going off the rim as the ref is calling it for it to be a goalie kick. Though, Carroll will take the kick for the goalie.
As this one's put up to Wells. Wells trying to do it himself, but leaving it off the pass. Out to Bernard on the left wing side. Nothing going to go there. This one sent into Wells. Huge throw in. Set a mile high, and that's going to go out of bounds. Carroll corner kick here. Wells with it. Crossed it back in, and a diving save made by Rodriguez. Kicked out the center, knocked down by Reed. Back out to him, South. Goss went out with it. All the way out. The center, there's Wells. Crossing on the left side. It's Miranda trying to move it. Still with it on the left side. Brandon makes a move. Crosses it back in. As there's a nice job by Lira. Trying to take the cross away. Going in from Boersma on the right side. As now Carroll and West Noble will get substitutions.
Corner in for the Carroll Chargers. As everyone closes on the box.
Cross tie, headed down. It's loose, and a save made by Rodriguez. They got the intentional stop on it. Knocked it out. We'll redo this again. It'll be another Carroll corner kick. High cross, back inside the net. Shot, another save made by Rodriguez. And we'll do this again, it looks like, but now from the opposite corner. Casaburo is going to pass that one in to Bernard. As a handball is called, Bernard's going to take it now. Crosses it on the indirect shot. Save and rebound off the face. It's loose.
A lot of action in the box, but close save for West Noble.
Amazing save by Rodriguez to keep that out. Amazing stop. I'd like to see that on a replay. If that crossed the line, it's a goal. As Goss picks it up, out to Reed. As Miranda side passed in. That was Bernard. Tag teaming there on the left side. This one gets away out to Lopez. Lopez gets turned it around with Goss. Goss out to Schweitzer. Moving it ahead. Almost gets it to Casaburo as Goss stays with it. Try to cross it up to Casaburo. He gets to it. Left side, drop back to Wells. One of those Miranda actually on that far left side. It's Myers. Actually, that's Rowan entering the game for Carroll. As now West Noble trying to move it up the field, but nice job there by Jagger. They move it up. Odd man rush, but it's going to be called offside. Carroll had a little bit of a trick play there coming across the line. Would have had a couple guys open there. That was called offside as we resume. Goss picks it up out in center. 20 minutes to go, 3-0 Carroll. Out in the corner, Schweitzer. Back to Rowan. Drop in pass into Reed. Reed with it. Goss turns it. Back out to Reed. Reed now. Back into Casaburo. Slides it over to Miranda. Brando drop pass into Goss. Back to Casaburo and misses widely. As there's a shot by Wells, it's blocked. As this ball is cleared out, as Rowan picks it up for Carroll. Jagger. Out to Schweitzer. Back to Jagger. Jagger moving over to Rowan. Rowan in center field. Moves it ahead from Reed. Out to the center. Nice drop pass from Demetrio. The shot blocked. This one shot back in. And it's going to go out of play. This will set up a Carroll corner kick after substitutions coming in. Here's the corner coming in. It's shot high. It's knocked down. It's put in on the backside as West Noble trying to clear it out. Nice job there by Casaburo, and he does get taken down. There's the pass into Jagger. Jagger with it. Back into Schweitzer. Back over to Jagger. It's played out of bounds. Here comes a throw in by Schweitzer. Hits it in. Knocked around. There'll be a throw in here on the near side. Gets one out to Rowan. Back into Beard. Back out to Casaburo with it. Dropped it off. Goes to Wells. Cross out to Miranda. Leave it off for Goss. Goss to the near side. A little touch pass here out to Reed. Your Beard with it. Back out. Touch lead to Jagger. Reed now. Far side. Carroll trying to move the ball here as Casaburo has it. A little trip up there on their side, and West Noble trying to work it out. Nice job there by Rowan. keeping it in West Noble's zone. Nice drop pass from Goss with the shot from, leave it off to Casbro. He took that shot, it was blocked. This one's put back in the zone, but bounce. Looks like he'll be goal kick here. Gives one's kicked sky high. Nice header there by Demetrio. Beard picks it up. Demetrio crossing back in, gets into Casbro. Casbro takes the shot, and it's diving save by Rodriguez momentarily.
Rodriguez with the dive has maybe ruled as ball in possession. Herrera approaching, take a kick for Snowball.
Herrera's kick goes out to center. Goss there to meet with Hernandez. Here's the run. Tripped up from behind. That was Demetrio. Okay, he runs out to the sideline. And we resume as Rowan has it. Gets it over into Miranda. Miranda back to Rowan. Rowan passes back to Miranda, barely on the line. Moves it around. Miranda trying to cross back in the zone. That one's going to be cleared. Rowan working it back as there's Carrillo on the attack. Stansford here tonight, not getting much action. As 13 minutes is all it comes down to now in the second half of this contest. Shot just wide of the net. Be a West Noble throw in here. Actually, no, it'll be a West Noble goal kick. There's the kick out to center. Nice header there by Demetrio. Goes all the way out of play. Throw in by Demetrio. Puts it out to Goss. Goss going to drop back to Beard. Beard now over to Miranda. Nice, move it in. There's the shot by Gasburo. It's going to go out of play. As we get some substitutions in this final 12 minutes to go. Carroll's going to get a corner here. It's like Wells is going to take it. Actually, no, that's going to be Miranda. Miranda's kick comes inside the goal box, just wide. Nice header by Demetrio. But still in play. This ball's being moved around, and West Noble trying to get on the attack. Gomez trying to cross it out to Carrillo. Trying to get the side deck, but nice job by Gerbers working that. Gets it out to Demetrio. Demetrio on the attack. Staying with it, takes a shot, and another save made by Rodriguez. So across in. There's a shot, he scores! Nice tap in. As Casabro gets the assist. On the goal.
Shot after shot, as that will be accounted as for a goal. As West Noble makes a couple substitutions before commencing the game once again with nearing 10 minutes.
There's a goal by Yates. Yates picking up the goal for Carroll. Makes it 4-0. Looks like
What?
as we resume, Rowan hits the pass out all the way out from Beard, trying to cross way high. Has Demetrio, he keeps it in on the sideline. Cross it back into Yates. Yates with it. Yates trying to do the work by himself, but this is cleared out. Rowan picking it up. Drops it back. Out to Reed. Reed. So that's Yeager. It's Carroll working the defensive zone now on the left side. Trying to work their way up. 4-0 Carroll. As this ball's put ahead. Yates trying to do some work. It looks like Casabro gets pushed from behind. We have a free kick here. Trying to get things situated here before we can get this free kick. There's a shot, he scores! Joseph Casaburo picking up his third of the season.
Long shot of a free kick. Going in as the 5th for this game.
Makes it 5-0. Now we will have the running clock for the rest of the game. 7:35 to be exact to go. As we resume play. Goss trying to get on the attack. Aaron on the left side. Schweitzer. They're out there too. Nice pickup there by Yates. Drop back from Beard. Out to the corner. Jaeger. Get out to Goss. Goss putting it ahead. Plays it off of. That's Gerbers. Jaeger with it. Passes it over to Rowan. Rowan moves it forward. Beard over to Miranda. Back in from Yates. Yates now has it near side. Keep it in play. Beard over to Goss. Goss back into Casaburo, but knocked away. This one goes out to the center now. There's a shot by Casaburo. It's long. It was right on net. As Rodriguez had to make a quick save.
Straight to the center of Casabrio. Quick thinking, able to save the ball. Going down to the middle.
Ball's knocked down there by Gerbers. Gerbers trying to get on the attack. Left side gets it almost into Casaburo. There's a shot. Oh, it's blocked, faked by Yates. Yates takes a shot and it's grabbed easily by Rodriguez. It's thrown out. Miranda working it, gets it. Beard picks it up. Pass it in from Casaburo. Casaburo now. Drop back pass, the shot. Just wide. Right on target. It's a nice shot by Gerbers, but goes out to play. This one's crossed high. A header is down low and wide. Picked up in the feet of Bernard. In the corner. 4.5 to play in the game. 5-0 Carroll as this one's booted ahead. Picked up by Reed. He sends this one back in. It's to go wide. Quick substitution here for West Noble before this goal kick by Jimenez. As this one goes out. Moving ahead. Crossing it up to Casaburo. Casaburo with it. Sticking with it. Gets it over to Miranda. Brando crossing back in, trying to get it into Orsma on the left side. Wasn't open. Goes wide, still in bounce though.
Took a tumble there.
Gerbers takes a tumble there after a knee. Looks to be the knee coming from Campos. So it'll be a free kick here. Will come from Casaburo. Casaburo's chip shot, header, it's still up and knocked away. There's Lyra Getting it out, moving it out to Hernandez. Hernandez being fought off by Goss. A little bit of contact there from Gerbers and Goss there as Miranda moves it out. Moving it up with Myers. The center back, headed down. That's going to go out of play. Minute and a half to play in the contest. 5-0 Carroll. Comes the corner. Here's the cross now here for Casaburo. High chip shot, knocked down, and it's just wide. And to be called offsides, I believe. As we have 1 minute to go in the contest. This one pulled ahead. Out by on the side. West Noble trying to work it. They draw it back out. That one went to Gomez. Dropped it back. Nice job there by Miranda on the side swipe pass for the ball. Miranda trying to get back in. He does, gets it into Yates. Taking off his tail was Gutierrez. Well, has it. Roman. It's out. And there's the sound of the horn. Carroll wins it. 5-0 your score. Your player of the game for Carroll is going to be Sam Bernard, picking up 2 goals on the night. 5-0 your final here from Carroll. As that's going to do it. I have been your play-by-play announcer, Austin Kale, for my assistant, Yang Mei. Thank you all for joining. Hope you all enjoyed your night here as we